Hello, Lydia. My name is Sean Everett. I am the website analysis expert at Zucker Marketing. Thank you so much for talking with Eric. He sent your website over to me for analysis. So here it is. Here it comes. First off, you have a beautiful website. It is interactive. It's got custom photos. It's got great fonts. It's got a nice color theme. I have no problem with this at all. But I'm not interested in the aesthetic part of it because everybody has their own taste, and this seems perfectly fine to me, more than fine. But what I am interested in is the fact that once somebody gets here, they will enjoy this, but getting them here is what is the problem. And right now, your site is underperforming, and that is what my analysis shows. So I want to take you there right away. I have a paid tool that I use. It's called Ahrefs, and it gives me the metrics of your site. It shows me how it's been performing over the last couple months. Now, the next thing I do is I go to Google and I do a Google search, in this case for Golden, Colorado roofer. And I know it could have been Denver or anything else because I know that you have Denver on your website, but you're based in Golden, so I just thought I'd use that. But it would this analysis would work for any of those municipalities. First off, now your website is this Google search. That's what I was talking about. Your website is not up at the top, and I'm going to show you why Google matters because that's what we're talking about, really. Google is responsible for about 96% of your traffic. The number visitors that you get on a daily basis, most of them, 96%, come through Google. Now, I want to show you how Google works because not knowing how Google works is to your disadvantage. If you don't know how something works, then you're not able to make use of what it can offer. Now, Google has search page results. Now, I'm going to show you how they work just by going over the results. This first section here is called sponsored. That means that those folks have paid to be up there. Then there is a list, in this case Yelp, but that's not an actual roofer. Then below that we have what we call the map pack. And these folks have done something that these folks did not do, and that is they filled out a Google business profile. Now there is a benefit from having done that, and that is appearing here near the top of a Google search. Now they ask you things like what year did you start your business? They ask you what your daily hours are. They ask you, to prove that you own the site, for instance. And then one of the other added benefits is that they also have Google reviews that people have posted, and they put the positive ones here on that line. That's a nice added bonus. Now, this is something you could do yourself. However, it would probably be best done by somebody with experience and expertise because if you fill it out and it's not done thoroughly and exactly, then you will not end up here, and that is the reason to fill it out. Now, below the map pack, we have what we call the organic search results, and they're only organic in the sense that you don't have to fill out a profile to get here, but they are governed by the Google algorithm. Now, the first thing that the algorithm wants is the Google business profile filled out. The second thing it wants is content. Content is king at Google, and content means that they will you have enough stuff for their search clients to be educated about what they have just Googled. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Now, these folks are up here just below the map pack, but just above the people also ask, and J&K Roofing. I'm going to refer to them as your Google competitor. Now, here is your website, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to copy, and I'm going to paste it into this word counter. There we go. You have, oh, wow. Is that true? Let me try that again. 2,217 words. I bow to you. That is amazing. Wow. Now I'm going to do the same for J&K. Select all. Maybe I already did that. Copy, and I'm going to paste them into a word counter. There we go. They only have 949, so you handily beat them in this. Content is king at Google, as I mentioned, because Google thinks you have to have a certain number of words to educate their clients, and that's what they're interested in, sending their search clients to places where they'll actually learn something about what they have typed into a Google search box. Now, they figure that 1,500 words is the minimum. And you have exceeded that by a fair amount. So you are doing good in that department. Now, The next thing I'm going to tell you is that all words are not the same. Here's what I'm going to talk about. You have keywords on your website, 316 of them to be exact. Keywords are words that come from your site and your competitor's site. They come from Google searches that are made, and they also come from the communities that you serve. Google keeps track of all those things and sees what appears most, and those become the keywords. Now next you have 316 keywords, and your competitor has 1,900. So that is a race that you are losing a little bit. And since this is a competition, it's, it is incumbent upon you to try to do better than you have been. You don't necessarily have to get up here, because I don't know, maybe these folks have a wider service area. I just don't know. But it would behoove you to get up your keywords. I'm going to show you what they have. And a lot of those are just terms from roofing, like signs of squirrel in the attic, roof soffit and fascia. What is a roof soffit? That's a good question for somebody that doesn't know. Synthetic underlayment versus felt. Do metal roofs attract lightning? Things that people in Colorado would ask. So those are kind of an example of what the keywords are. Now next I'm going to show you your backlinks. Backlinks is the next thing that the algorithm wants. Backlinks are where your site has a listing on somebody else's site, a different domain than your own. And an example of that would be like Yelp, where you have a profile, and if your website is on that profile, then there is a link back to your site. That's a backlink. Now, you're on 184 domains, and your competitor is on 174. So you are neck and neck there. This is a really close competition in that end. Now, the reason that backlinks are important to Google is that they want their customers to go to places that have already been vetted. They figure if there are a lot of links to a certain site, then that will make it that much more popular. That would mean, well, they're more deserving of being sent there. So here is what their backlinks are. Homestead.com, Expertise, Yellow Pages, Super Pages, and so on. Now, you want to be in, ideally, sites that have a domain rating of 70 or above. This is the domain rating. That is the strength of a domain's backlink profile. Now, just like I said, you want to have a backlink on somebody else's site. These folks have a link on a lot of other sites, which gives them such a high rating. This one is Homestead.com is rated 91. You have a rating of 11, which is great for a company of your size. So that is what backlinks are. But this is where it all comes down to it. You had 117 visitors to your site last month. That is down 12 from the month before. Here's what J and K had, 1,500. Now, I can only tell you that mathematically speaking, the odds of somebody who has 1,500 visits are better that they are going to get a request for an estimate. They're going to have that estimate become a customer, and that customer is going to put money in their pocket. This company does a lot of research, and they figure that the value of your visitors in your region, in your industry, is about $483. And for J&K, it is 7,200. Now, you are not that far down in the search, but that just goes to show you how lazy people are, I guess, because they click on the things above them. Let me see if I can scroll down. I know that there you are. PRQ exteriors. You're not that far down, but look at what a difference that makes. People are really, really lazy. Most people do not scroll below related searches. So at least you're above that. Now, that being the case, there are some improvements you could make to your site. Being up at the top would definitely put more money in your pocket. And if you would rather spend your time roofing than dealing with all of this website malarkey, then by all means, give Eric a call, because he would be glad to guide you through the next steps. Now, I hope I've been helpful. I've given you 3 things to do for your website: your Google business profile, your keywords, and your backlinks. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.